Hello everyone, my name is Chao Guardian and welcome back to more Pokemon Sword and Shield. Last time we got here to the wild area and I explained a bit of the wild area, but this time we're going to be doing more of the wild area. And probably next video we'll be doing more of the wild area. Oh my god. What is with these dumb birds? Always doing things in these videos. I don't understand. But yeah, I healed up, so we're all good. You're a female. I don't want you. The thing with P-Dub is that it has two forms, a male and a female form. Or it could be nice to get the male form just for the Pokedex, but I keep running into the females, so no thank you. But after I was so rudely interrupted by a stupid bird who tried to end the video, though with his raining, I didn't get to explain. I was trying to explain a bit more of the wild area. Is he back? Is he here? Is the bird here? He better not be back. Good. Well, I mean, there's cousins, it's friends, it's amigos, but fine. I guess I'll battle them. At least they're not the bird itself, of the toilet bird itself. I don't mean to be mean to Pelipper, but seriously, I can't help but think that name sounds hilarious. Just calling it a toilet bird just sounds hilarious. I know that's actually what pelicans look like. Like, I know they have the big mouth, and that's how they actually grab things and things in the water. But I can't help it. The thought of that sounds hilarious. But for as much as it was very rude to me, Pelipper and Wingull are actually pretty decent Pokemon. On water flying, it can surprisingly be quite good in a lot of situations. Since, well, it cancels out the electricity weakness, and, well, not the electricity, it's the grass weakness. God, no, it does not cancel that out. Oh, you're 4 times weak to electricity in that case. And you have a weakness to rock, but since you're a water type, you actually can handle rock types at least decently well. Well, and mostly just water and flying have really good coverage with each other. Other tend to do a lot of damage to a lot of other things and cancel out a lot of their weaknesses. So that's something to keep in mind. And also, Pelipper and Wingull can have an ability where they summon rain. So that's something to keep in mind. They got that in Sun and Moon, but they did not get it. But they did not get it in earlier games. So don't try and use Pelipper as the rain summoner as it was before. It's not gonna happen. And unfortunately, no, thank you. No to the Wingull. And we got a pretty feather. You want to know what that item actually does? Nothing. It literally does nothing. I'm not actually joking or trying to be mean. No, it actually does nothing. Jack squat. Alright, so yeah, just sell it. Like, there's no reason to sell it. It's literally $53. The 53 Poké Dollars, so you might as well sell it. I have a Pancham over here. I could, but you'll find Panchams quite a lot throughout this, and we're gonna be finding one on the next route. So, but once we get out of the wild area, can I? Oh my god! Okay, all right, good to know. That totally should have looked like I could grab it, but apparently not. Good to know. And by the way, this Roselia over here. It is probably one of the best Pokemon to get for this point in the game. If I'm going to be honest, because you're always going to find it over here. Roselia is probably one of the best Pokemon you can get for this point in the game. One, it is level 15. I'm not even going to catch it because I'm way too weak. But it is level 15. First off. And that's pretty strong for this point in the game for a Pokemon you can catch. I mean, well, we have these Dynamax Pokemon that, yeah, level 16, 15. 19. Oh my god. I gotta use them, but yeah, they're pretty strong on for this point in the game. And in fact, they're almost as strong as the first gym. I'm not kidding. And oh, that's a big bear. This is a big bear. I want to fight the big bear. And normal weather here too. Wow, we've gotten a lot of that. Ooh, a hoot hoot. Wait, I already caught you. Never mind. Wait, I forgot. I already caught a hoot hoot. Frick, I stepped on a oddish. Whoopsie. Well, actually, I actually need to catch two of you because you actually have two evolutions. And Oddish can evolve into two different evolutions. Either, well, once it evolves into Gloom, it can evolve into two different evolutions. If you give it a Leaf Stone, it will evolve into Vileplume, a Grass Poison type, which I actually realize is also really good as well. But you'll have to level it up to about level 21, which that'll take a while. Which takes a little while. Oh, but Vileplume is a really good Pokemon. Modding can get Chlorophyll. They gets a lot of good moves. Unfortunately, if you want to get a certain move that it gets, being Moonblast, you have to keep this Oddish under evolved until level 43. Thankfully, I only had to realize that burden in Pokemon on Super Mystery Dungeon, where grinding in that game is very easy, especially since I was in the post game. But still, level 43 or 41, just to get one move. Yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah, Moonblast is a really good move. It's a fairy type. It's the strongest fairy type move you'll probably get on most fairy type Pokemon, but yeah, it's not worth it. And I think I might actually kill this Oddish because it'll give me a lot more experience, considering I'm quite underleveled and I need to start getting some levels. Because, yeah, these Pokemon are kind of destroying me. I mean, could potentially destroy me if I don't level up a little bit, because I've been mostly catching them. Yee, critical hit, yikes. Yeah, I definitely might just kill it. There we go. Oh, but anyway. Anyway. Hypnosis? I didn't know you get Hypnosis! 60 power sleep move. I mean, I used that over Double Team, but wow, I didn't even know Ralts could get Hypnosis. That's crazy. That's usually a move that's pretty hard to get on Ralts before, so I didn't know you could just learn. It learns it normally now. That's kind of crazy. Fancy Apple. You're gonna find a lot of different items here. A ton of different items. And oh hey, there's a Vileplume, just like I was saying before. Hey. But the other Pokemon it can evolve into is Bellossom. Which is a pure grass type. And a Badoo! Wow, I think you're probably a lot easier to catch than Rope. Oh my god, you're level 15. Nope. Oh wait, and I actually have some potions. Oh, I have some potions. I should probably use those. There they are. Okay, good. Let's see. Tell me I have some potions. Since I do. Ooh, but Blossom's a pure grass type that's a bit more defensive than offensive. I'd probably say Vileplume's a little bit better. But Blossom can definitely work as well. Anyways. You see this tree is shaking. Well, if you shake it a little bit too much, a Pokemon will come down. And it can be a squirrel. Thanks, I already ran into you. I could have gotten anything else, but of course, I gotta get the squirrel. Of course. I should probably be actually using it a little bit more. It's probably might be the reason why I'm not doing a lot of damage, especially with it's a bite? I mean, it makes sense for you to bite, but I didn't even know you had it. Yeah, let's do it. Normally with these, I'm probably gonna cut these. I just want to show just in case, but normally with these, I'm probably gonna cut some battles out. Because it could definitely take a while. Definitely take a while. With some of these. But you can get random Pokemon. Hunter falling out of trees. He's a Pokemon you can... Are you serious? Oh, I have to go back and heal. One of the Pokemon that you can find here that I was hoping we would get is Cherubi. See, it is another pure grass type that evolves into Cherrim, which has a special form when it's used in the sun. It's an okay-ish grass type. Like, the only big problem is that it doesn't really learn anything outside of grass and normal type moves. It does get Weather Ball, which can be kind of helpful, but I wouldn't say it's really much. I mean, if there's one thing I could at least say, Cherrim looks adorable, and I've used one before, and it was at least okay, but Cherrim's just is an alright Pokemon. You can definitely use it if you want a grass type, but expect it to only be a grass type. Because other than that, it's probably not going to do too much. But yeah, unfortunately, if you have to battle wild Pokemon, it'll take a specific berry. So in this case, it took the Persian berries away. So you'll still get berries, but you get a lot less. We have this guy over here. What are you doing, Mr. Big Man? So what would you like to do? Well, let's spend my watts. And as you can see, you can buy. These are basically stores, and you can buy a lot of different things. TRs, are psychic, store powers, poison jabs, super power, fire blast, as all insane moves that you can buy, and some Pokeballs, Dust Balls to be specific. At least with this guy, they reshuffle every day, and there are many trainers here. I'm gonna buy 10 of these because I'm starting to run out of Pokeballs. Also, with these trainers in particular, you can get a lot of good. Good items. A lot of good items. There are different types of Pokeballs right here. The Dust Ball, which in this case, it has a higher chance of working when you're trying to catch a Pokemon in a cave or at night. And even though it's unfortunately not nighttime, that's definitely good to know. If you are playing at nighttime. If you can find someone with who sells Dust Balls, then yeah, catching Pokemon is going to be very, very easy. And over to this area over here, you got some ghosties over here. A lot of ghosts. And normally the ghosts are very, very high leveled. However, if you just encounter them randomly in the rustling grass... Okay, you can stop that. They're going to be much lower leveled. So in this case, Duskull will be a lot harder to catch. Will be a lot higher leveled. Will be much higher leveled. But thankfully, it's not. And using Shadow Sneak, that's a 40 base power move that gives you higher priority. So that'll make Duskull move faster. Let's try this Dust Ball. Because I'm wondering if it doesn't catch a certain thing might be the cause, and I hope it's not. Okay, good. No, it's not. Okay. I thought because my Pokemon were too lower leveled, then it wouldn't work. I thought I wouldn't be able to catch it, but no, I caught the Duskull. Oh, but yeah, Duskull you usually probably might not be able to get. You might think you might not be able to get, but no. No, because the reason you might not think to get that is, well, let me just show you real quick. You might not think that because, yeah, you'll get the very strong encounter thing. And with very strong Pokemon, you can't catch them. Straight up. Even if I try to catch this Wingull, I'm not going to catch it. So don't even bother. If you get the very strong message, it means it's literally impossible to catch. Don't bother catching it. Because it is a giant waste of time. I mean, I'm not joking with that one. It really is a giant waste of time to try and catch one of these. Okay, you know what? Screw it. With how many times this thing has failed, I'm just gonna do it. Do it. Yeah, I guess I could show what a Pokeball does. Well, Pokédoll does. It's a guaranteed you'll get away safely. That's what it does. Man, if you want to catch some of these ghost Pokemon, because this is mostly an area where you'll just catch ghost Pokemon, you want to catch them through the rustling grass, so that way you'll actually have a chance to catch them. Wow, it does look a lot bigger than I thought, and also it's another bird. Leave me alone. Are you a male at least? Oh, you are. Okay, I was expecting you to be a female. Pidove's just... eh. Again, I'm sticking with my Rookie D because I really don't feel like there's any reason for me to even think about using Pidove. It's nice at least. Oh my god, okay, that's okay. Pidove's male form at least looks nice, I do like that. You know what, I'm actually going to do this. A good thing to do when you're catching Pokemon is you actually want to have a status condition on them. In this case, I'm going to put it to sleep with Hypnosis. Don't be growling at me, you stupid bird. Don't be growling. Please hit. Oh my god, it missed. That's the problem with Hypnosis. It has a very, very low accuracy rate, so I have a lot of chance. Oh wait, did it use Taunt? Oh my god, it used Taunt. Okay. Taunt makes it so that you can't use status moves. You can only go for attacking moves for a couple turns. Alright, so you basically just ruined what I was about to do. Thanks, Pidove. Screw it, you're not even worth the Dust Ball. I'm giving you the Pokeball instead. You should not be hard to catch. Don't you dare. You son of a... I hate you. I hate you. Come on. It should not be that hard. You are a weak little bird. Get in the ball. Please. Oh, come on. You are not hard to catch. You are not hard. Come on. I swear to God, if you make me lose all my Pokeballs. Oh my God. You are a weak little bird. What are you doing? You are a weak little bird. How are you? Oh my God. Alright. Alright. You want to play this game. You want to play this game. I literally am just catching you just for Pokedex. Just because I can. Don't do this to me. I have one more. You better not break out. You better not. Don't do it. Oh my God. I hate you. You gotta be kidding me. You are a weak... Okay, we're off. Finally. Stop that. You are a weak, frail, little bird. Now I got the Hypnosis. Alright then I might as well use the Dust Ball, because I guess this technically counts. I guess rain counts the dark area? I don't know. Point is, just catch the bird, please. Just catch the dumb bird. Thank you. Oh my God. You should not be that hard to catch. You are a weak little bird. How are you this hard to catch? I don't understand. And I literally don't understand it. Alright. But yeah, go on the rustling grass and you'll be able to catch these Pokemon. Don't run into them normally right now because you're not gonna be able to catch them straight up. Or this Haunter! Don't even bother! It's not worth it! Don't try and catch the Haunter. Let me just come over here. Get some berries. Lepa berries and a cherry berry. That's some really good berries. Hey, yeah, usually I do it twice, like one extra time. I mean, usually it works out. No, so you can definitely do that. You can probably get away with that. It's just to get more berries. Ooh, Pokeball, nice. It makes up for the one makes up for the one I lost. It was like... It may look weird, but... That's a Ghastly. Actually, yeah, Zigzagoon is perfect for this. Zigzagoon is really, really good for this. I can explain more about Dynamax battles here. What the heck? Okay, I've never seen a Dynamax Ghastly before, so I'm like, wow, it looks kind of weird. Anyway, the thing with these Dynamax battles, because I really didn't get to talk much about them. You get a ton of great rewards. You saw we got a ton of great rewards. You can get berries. You can get teeth. You can get moves, foods. But we got these little things called Dynamax candies and EXP candies. I can explain more. I'll explain a little bit later once we get more into Dynamax and what those Dynamax candies actually do. But I really, really want to talk about EXP candies. So, one of the things that might turn off some people when it comes to RPGs is leveling up and grinding out your Pokemon. Because as you've seen, my Pokemon are quite weak right now. And we've gotten blown back quite often. In like, it's not even funny. We've gotten killed. Well, gotten knocked out so many times already. Mostly because my Pokemon are very low leveled. Well, to the stuff we've been fighting. So, for some, that might be a bit of a turnoff. Like, you have to just keep battling Pokemon over and over again just to level up. Because I could have done that, but I decided not to. I could have grinded off screen, but I decided not to. But that might be a bit of a turnoff for some people. Like, they don't want to keep grinding. They just want to keep continuing with the game. So, a good way to mitigate that is with the EXP candies. What these little great delicious candies do is that they give you free EXP. And if you've heard of the rare candies before, they give you a level up. They can give you a free level up. They're a guaranteed level up. We haven't gotten one, but you can get them from here. They give you a free level up. But the great thing about these EXP candies, they're just hard experience. It's not just you get a guaranteed level up. No, you get a set amount of experience. It's from using these, so you can level potentially 2 or 3 times. I'm gonna show it right now. Now, just how good these things are. All right. So first off, well, you know what? Actually, no. Oh. I'm just gonna use it on this Ralts. Well, I'm gonna use it on the Ralts, and yeah, we've got a lot of berries here, a lot of berries. I'm just gonna use all these on my Ralts. It went from level 10, and now with these extra smalls, that is 3 levels from 20 of these. That is 3 guaranteed free levels. Just from using a couple of these that are very easy to get. It's not hard to get these. Let me see if I just use these EXP smalls. Well, look at that. It is just hard experience. You can get multiple levels, and Ralts is now just the strongest thing we have right now. And these TRs as well. I didn't get to explain TRs, but look at these Swift and Payback. These are kind of okay, but Drill One, look at this. 80 power, 95 accuracy with a high critical hit chance. Tri Attack, 100% an accurate 80 power move with a chance to burn, freeze, or paralyze. We had Waterfall, a high damaging move that makes the opponent flinch. Or Shadow Ball, a blue that targets the special defense stat. These are some moves that we're getting that you'd probably see on Pokemon near the end of the adventure. And you're like, these are moves not to be messed around with. These aren't just some weak moves that we've been getting like Swift, which are just okay. These are moves I would actually use at the end, near the end of the game, and actually save for later. The difference between TRs and TMs is that TRs are one-use items. So once I use a TR, I can never use it again. And like, straight up, I can't use that TR ever again, and I have to find another one. However, in return, you get a very, very, very strong move that normally is either very hard to get, or you get much, much later in the game. And that can be insanely good for insanely good. Wow! We see a Pokemon with energy. These Pokemon are actually a little bit stronger, and you'll get watts for defeating them. I just found one in the wild, so I kind of want to beat him. Maybe not at level 14, so I guess we'll have to save that for another day. Never mind. But I'm not kidding when I say this. If you explored here long enough, I'm willing to believe you could get an insanely good, like, an endgame moveset that you would want to keep for the end of the game, until the very end of the game. I'm convinced that you could stay here long enough and craft an entire moveset to go through the entire game with. That is how insanely good TRs are. TRs are, that rhymed. But no. Oh, you can get some insanely great moves. We got some good ones, but you can get stuff like Ice Beam, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Surf, Earth, Aura Sphere's one. You can get some insane moves like Dragon Dance as well, or Dragon Claw, Dragon Pulse, Close Combat, Dazzling Gleam. Just insane moves that were once TMs, but now are one-use items that you can get literally before you even get your first badge. Because remember, like I said, we have only got this has only been everything we can get before we can get our first gym badge. We haven't even started the league yet, and we've gotten all of this all open to us. And ooh, we have snowy terrain. I'm hoping we can get some ice types here. Because usually when it snows, that means ice types. Yes! There we go! Oh, you can even get ice types here. One of them being Snover. This is a Pokemon you usually get near the very end of the game. Even has snow warning. So that means it will always hail whenever Snover's around. However, because of the fact that you can get it right now, you have free access to hail. Whenever you want. I'm not even joking. You have free access to hail. So if you want to make an ice type team right now, if you so desire to make an ice type team right now, you could literally do that. I'm not even kidding. You could make an entire ice type team that is built around hail if you wanted to. Ooh, it's insane. And I wish I could be catching a lot more Pokemon, but unfortunately, again, I'm just too underleveled. And I don't want to be using up any more time to be catching Pokemon. So unfortunately, I'm just skipping a bunch of them. Oh god. Stuffy nose. Oh, hope I don't sound too stuffed up in this. And yeah, Vanilla, another ice type. You can find snow runs here as well. I think. No, it's not Snorunt. That's a Corphish. Oh my god, Corphish. I have a story with that Pokemon, but I'll save that for later. Here. And oh yeah, remember these guys and remember the TRs? You saw the guy last episode, and look at this! Look at these moves! Sludge Bomb, Focus Blast, Hurricane. Remember how I said you can get a Pelipper? Remember I said you can get a Pelipper that has the ability to summon rain, with that ability being Drizzle. Yeah, you can get a Pelipper with Drizzle, and Hurricane, which is a really strong flying type move, has 70 base accuracy. However, if it's in the rain, it will become 100% accurate. Meaning you have a very, very game-breaking move with you at your side at all times if you're using a Pelipper. I mean, granted, you have to get to be a Pelipper, but that is not hard to do. Ooh, Max Revive. That's really good. So, but yeah, you have a game-breaking move strategy right there to look forward to if you so desire. All right. And one of my favorite things about this place, because I really didn't get to say much of how much I really like this place, and I'll probably be able to say more about it, the amazing things about this place, in the next episode, is because of how open it is and how there are so many options. And so many options that are just free to you right now if you so choose. I mean, unfortunately, I can't catch a lot of these Pokemon because, yeah, yeah, you could see why. Alright, but there are so many Pokemon. Even though I can't catch these, there are so many Pokemon I can look forward to. I can look forward to getting some of these Pokemon on it, if I so desire. Bomb's gonna run away. Please, thank you. But yeah, that's the one thing, there are so many things to look forward to from all these Pokemon that I could potentially get. And B, there are so many Pokemon I can get from these. From Dynamax, from raid battles and dens. You want to know how many Pokemon you can actually get that are in this area that you can actually get potentially before the post. Well, not the post game, before you get your first badge. You potentially have, I'm not kidding, almost 3/4 of the entire dex at your fingertips. And that's including evolutions, all the evolutions. So if you literally overgrinded, if you really wanted to overgrind, because believe me, you can overgrind and get to level 100 if you wanted to. This is probably the easiest game to get to level 100 to in the shortest amount of time. I'm not kidding. It is ridiculously easy to get to level 100 in this game because of EXP candies. Oh, that's Lucario. I would love to have you on my team, but again, you're way too strong. Way too strong. I don't want to fight you right now. Now, but yeah, you have almost... But even then, if you just take that out of the equation, if you don't count that, you have almost a good third of the deck. A third of the entire deck at your disposal. Sure, some might not always spawn in, and you might not get lucky with the ones you may want. But you have so many good options to get here on your first visit. And heck, it doesn't even have to be your first visit. It could literally be... Oh my god, excuse me. Wow. Well, way to burp at the wrong time. But you don't even have to do it here right now. Now, be done with. It's not set in stone. You could literally come back afterwards. Which this area is always free. You can always come back. And remember, these areas change daily. They change every single day. So what I'm getting right now could be very, very different to what you could get later. In fact, I did a literal second run through of the wild area on my second file. Oh, and there I'm catching a lot more Pokemon as well, just to show you how many you can get on one adventure. They're just on one adventure through the wild area where it's taking you where you're on multiple days. And yeah, this is what they were talking about by giving Watts to other people. You can give Watts and they'll give you items. And with the fisherman, you'll get pearls. Why do you want pearls? Pearls sell for a lot of good money, so not only do you have a lot of Pokemon you can get, not only do you have a lot of moves available for you, and a lot of great Pokeballs to catch them, especially depending on the day, you also have many great ways to get money. Believe me, there are so many selling items here that you can have probably close to 100,000 Pokédollars if you so wanted to. Again, before the first gym badge, Edge, you can have all of this before the first gym badge. And heck, I could probably explain it a lot better in my second video where I was catching Pokemon where I was catching a lot of Pokemon. Because I was catching a lot more just to see how much on one adventure, or on multiple days, could I catch. How many Pokemon could I catch in just one run through? And how many different Pokemon I could catch? It's because the amount of Pokemon you can catch here is insane, and the fact that it changes every single day. I'm hoping I can I kind of just left some of my later team members, honestly, just to the wild area, because you'll never know what you're gonna get. You'll honestly never know what you're gonna get, and I kind of love this idea where the two team members are literally just question marks. Like, they could literally be anything I want them to be. Anything the wild area gives me, and that I'll never know what I'm gonna get until I play with the wild area on my own time. So I'm just leaving the last members to chance, and because we never know what we get. We could get something really amazing that could really complement the team, or not. Who knows? Oh, and I love that. And it makes playing through this game, especially the early beginning, very, very different compared to other Pokemon games, where usually in a lot of Pokemon games, the early route Pokemon are usually almost always the same for me. Either I usually don't have them, or there's usually one or two that I really like. Like, let's take Sinnoh, for instance. And a lot of people know the meme of Sinnoh. like the joke of Sinnoh is that most people's early game team is their starter, the early game bird, Starly, or a Shinx, and a Shinx. Almost every quote unquote almost every player's team in whenever they play those games is always that, or just one of those Pokemon. And to me, for as cool as that is, and as good as those Pokemon are, because I like both of them, and the starters, it also makes playing through those early games feel very, very, very boring. If I'm gonna be honest, because you're always gonna use those same Pokemon almost every time. And yes, you can literally change it up if you wanted to. You could totally. Oh wow, you just get quick balls and oh my god, look at those moves. I can't buy any of them, but wow, look at this. Look at all these moves right here. You could just buy these right now. Now again, this is stuff I would want for endgame. If you're lucky enough to get these, congratulations, my friend. You definitely earned it. You definitely earned my congrats. You got yourself a really good treasure on your hands. And but to end off this segment, before I end the video, and then you'll see more of the wild area and see more of my footage, which of the wild area, because oh yeah, I have more. Believe me, I promise this will be the last of the wild area footage for now. But the fact that you usually tend to have the same Pokemon come up every single time in some games, for as good as some of those Pokemon are, and I don't blame the developers at all for this, but I've always felt that the early game tends to be really, really boring because of that. Because there are always those one or two really good Pokemon that like everyone always has to get it. Or like Kanto, for instance. It's like a game like Red and Blue where you're always going to see someone choose one of the starters. You're always going to see someone have a Rattata for just an HM Slade. Or like you might see someone always have a Nidoking, or you might see someone always have a Starmie or a Slowbro, or a Clefable on their team, or a Rhydon. In most Pokemon games, you'll tend to see various familiar teams all the time. I mean, as cool as that is, and as cool as some of those Pokemon are, and I'm guilty of this as well, and in many cases when I played other Pokemon games, I've always felt that it tends to be very, very boring, in that the teams tend to be very much the same. And I feel it tends to be very easy to slip into the habit of just using those old, comfortable Pokemon that I've always used, because I always know they work. They do very, very well, so just use them. So I might as well just use them. But here, despite those first two routes, you can't do it in this game. And the only other game, to my knowledge, that's really done that is Black and White. Well, the original Black and White, where it was a completely new Pokedex that was completely full of new Pokemon. And older Pokemon you could only get in the post-game, or if you traded with someone else, or if you traded with other people. But aside from that, it was completely new Pokemon. You had to, and you couldn't just rely on old favorites anymore. You couldn't just rely on old reliables anymore. You had to actually use these new You had to actually use the new Pokemon. And that's what the wild area kind of feels like for me, to be honest. Whenever I play through this area, on my first playthrough, because every time I have played through it, it has always been different. Like this area, I've never gotten it where it has rained on my first playthrough. I've seen it rain, but I've never gotten it when I first entered here. Before here, I got hail. And then over here, this area over here, when I'm crossing the bridge, I got rain. And then in that area all the way in the front, I got sunlight. But I've never gone on mist or regular weather in some of these areas. And I've never gotten some of these Pokemon either. Like, I've never caught a Duskull this early on in this game. Yeah, I skipped a couple. I didn't really catch a bunch of Pokemon here. To be fair, I didn't catch a lot of them. I caught a lot of more on my second playthrough. Ooh, but Ralts, for instance, I didn't get a Ralts until afterwards. I didn't know Ralts was even, you could even find Ralts here in my first playthrough. I had to actually, literally a friend told me, literally showed me their box and they found a Ralts. Oh, and they found things like Togepi, Clefable. Heck, they found a freaking Axew you in the wild area. And they were still in the first, they didn't even get a badge yet. And they found a freaking Axew you here. So you can even find dragons here, which is even crazier to me. You can find a Pokemon of each type. Okay, one for each, all 18 types, before you even get to the first gym. That is still the craziest thing to me, and I think that makes coming through this area just feel like, for me, feel like such a breath of fresh air, where no matter how many times I play through this, I'm always going to get different results. No matter how many times I go through the wild area, I'm always going to get something different. Even if it may be a set group of Pokemon, for some areas, I'm never gonna know what I'm gonna get whatever day I play it. And even then, say like I want to put down the game, I could put down the game while I'm in the wild area. I could come back tomorrow and I can get other completely different Pokemon. And I think honestly that's just incredible. And it makes, for me now, just this early stretch of the game feels so fresh. But it's honestly what I would love to see. At least before this, it's kind of what I would have liked to see for a Pokemon open world game. You know, before Legends Arceus came into the mix. Where there are so many Pokemon at your fingertips that you could get right now if you wanted to, before you even truly start your journey. And that for me is what I love so much about the WoW. Is that there are so many possibilities, so many things you can get right now, literally before the game even really starts. Alright, then it's almost like the playground. I spent hours in here on my first playthrough. Just getting a bunch of items, Pokemon. Some of my Pokemon even evolved here before I even got here. Like, this is the lowest I've actually gotten. And this is like the lowest level I've honestly gone through with the wild area. These are the lowest levels. Where none of my Pokemon evolved. My Pokemon are still kind of weak, which is kind of a problem. I just love how different it feels whenever I go through it, because it never feels old. It never feels like I've gone through this area. It almost always feels completely different. And you're gonna see a bit of the difference when I play through this in short when I show the next video. Oh, but that's gonna be it for now. That's enough rambling for one day. So next time on Pokemon Sword and Shield, after I show the extra video, well, not the extra video, but more stuff of the wild area in my other playthrough, just to show some of the differences of what someone's wild area experience could be like, and some other things in the wild area you can actually do before you even go up here. We're gonna go up here and actually arrive at Motostoke, and finally actually get our gym challenge started. Until next time, guys. Ciao, Guardian. Signing off.